Hello and welcome to a tutorial about how to use your account on the system. So to use your account, of course, you'd have to log in. Provided you remember your credentials, it's as simple as typing them in here. Then after typing them in, you should be able to proceed onto the login page. However, if you've forgotten your password, but you do remember your email address, all you need to do is click on this button here that says forgot password, and then you key in your email address. Once you've done that, you just click on send email reset link. This will send an email to your address so that you can be able to set a new password. So let's go ahead and check the email. Once you receive the email, you should be able to see it on your email inbox. So you just click on it, and having read through it, you'll just see it's a simple message telling you that this password reset link expires in 30 minutes. So if you did receive yours earlier than 60 minutes ago, then you don't need to reset. You need to resend it again, and you'll find it on your inbox. So click on the reset password link, and it brings you here having pre-filled your email. So we'll just set a new password. Once you've set this password, if it appears to be correct, then you should be able to proceed. However, it seems I might have mistook mine, so just click on it there. Once you've set your new password, just repeat your email address and password, then click on login. So ensure that your password is typed in correctly and then click on login. Takes you to the dashboard. So there's a number of steps that you can take to ensure that whenever you want to change your password, you can be able to access it, and we'll go through it right now. So at the very bottom, you can see your name at the bottom, and then there's a settings tab. So just click on that, and you should be able to change here your name and the email address that is registered to you on the dashboard. And then on the second panel, you can set your new password by simply typing in the old password and then repeating a new one to confirm it. There's also a two-step authentication, which will require you to set a password for you to change. And then there's the way you can change the appearance of the system. So it's currently set to light, but you can set it to dark, or you can make it match your computer's or phone's preferences. So click on light or dark, whichever you prefer, and then you proceed on to the next. So we'll look at how to invite a visitor and how to record it on your dashboard. So simply click on the schedule visitor. We've seen on the right side, on the left-hand side, I've clicked on the schedule visitors. And then I've clicked on the add schedule visitor. So you can set their name here. I'll just say I'm inviting John Doe. Then I make sure to give the correct ID number, because this will be checked at the gate. And then a correct phone number, because they will be receiving a link with the invite to their mobile device. And then the purpose of their visit, also mandatory. And then the date which you expect your visitor to be coming. So you see that any date but before today has been blanked out. So we'll just set, let's say the Wednesday on the 3rd of December, and then we set a time which we expect them to come. So we can set it at 10 in the morning. However, this is at the discretion of the person who you're inviting. You can maybe liaise with them to find out when they're coming. And then number of people they'll be coming with. So in total, you just set the number. Maybe there will be 3, the individual and then 2 other persons. So make sure to indicate this, because the invite will be tied to this. Then you create the invite. When creating the invite, the person to be invited will receive an invite via their mobile device. However, you can also print out and send the link via WhatsApp or email. So if you just want to click the link, you can click it, and then you will be able to see here a sample of what the invite they will be able to print out on their side. So upon showing this on the gate, they will be able to walk in without the queuing or having to register fresh as a visitor. So once that is being scanned, you will be able to see them on your visitors tab. So let's go back there and see. You can also edit these details. For example, if they have postponed, you can come here and maybe change the dates and a few other things that you can see available. So I hope that is now as easy as it looks, and you can also delete it once you're done with it, or you can print out the invite if you wish to send them via WhatsApp. So they don't have necessarily to go through all that. You can simply click on this print code or give them this code so that they're able to show it at the gate, and the guards will just scan or type in that code to allow them in. The other thing to look at is the gate passes. So for gate passes, it's quite simple as well. You just click on the add new gate passes. So the key difference here will be that gate passes do require approval from the management office. However, they do have a panel under which they should be able to approve or review whatever gate passes you wish to generate. So we'll pick the asset type. Maybe we want to move out furniture, maybe to replace it with new. So we'll say we're taking out our old sofa set. Quantity, you can say it's 3 pieces, and we can describe it further. You can say 1 3-seater, 2-seater, okay, so you can give that description so that at the gate it also helps them evaluate and make it faster for you to walk out. Then you set a date on which you intend for the gate pass to be valid. So we'll set it on the 3rd. Then a time, maybe say you want to move it out in the afternoon or around time like now. So say at 5 in the evening, and you can say who will be the person to be contacted, and say yeah. So you can say your name there or the person who you wish to give the gate pass to. So upon submitting this, the management office will be able to receive that request on your behalf, upon which they will be able to either approve or review it and communicate to you directly. Upon it being approved, you should be able to receive, it should be activated as this one is and be marked as approved. So let's look at how the approval email comes and how you can also go ahead and print it. So upon approval, you do receive an SMS and an email confirming the same. So you can see you got an approval with the gate pass here attached. So it's as easy as simply printing this gate pass, or you can view the QR code, and it lists the details of the gate pass that we should be able to see. So this should be sufficient for you at the gate. However, if you wish to share it with somebody else, you can print out the gate pass. As you can see here, you can print this out and work with it. Maybe send it via WhatsApp if the person who generated it is not on the system, or just simply show them the email. They will be able to scan and proceed. So let's look at how it looks on the system. So upon approval, the same steps that you were able to see before. So now we can see it's now been approved, and it allows us to print out the gate pass. It's just similar to the link we received on email that takes us right to the same place. So quite easy. And of course, if you have any other additional questions, reach out to the admin's office or reach out to us via the emails that send you the invites, or any other challenges that you may face. Please be sure to communicate with us. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing back from you.